Hello everybody, welcome to the White Tiger Tarot. Thank you so very much for being with me here today. I appreciate and love all of you so much. Today's reading, we are doing a mystery pick a card. So whatever your reading is about is going to be up to Spirit. Okay, so Spirit is, I don't know what this is about. I didn't ask. I'm allowing Spirit to come through with what you need to know or hear most in this moment about, we're not sure yet what. So we are staying open, leaving it open, and we will discover together what this reading will be about for you. So with an open heart and an open mind, look at your decks of cards and see which one pulls you in. And I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile number one. Welcome to your mystery reading about what Spirit wants to talk to you about right now. These are all the decks that Spirit wants to use with you guys. So let's get right into it. And we're going to start with the tarot today. So I'm going to leave these off to the side. And you have the beautiful amethyst stone, which I'll keep up here for you. Okay. Okay, so Spirit for pile number one. With this mystery reading, with this open message, we'd like to hear a very clear, concise, and accurate message about what pile number one needs to know about right now, a message they need to hear that will help them out with whatever is on their heart while watching this. Okay, so we have two cards, which came up pretty quick. Okay, got four. All right, any more? Okay. All right, so we'll start with the ones that have flipped out here. Okay, so these are the first two. So I'm going to make these its own message here. I think there's definitely balance within your mind coming in, like something that's been on your mind, it's been weighing heavily on you. It's been giving you maybe a lot of stress or strife, anxiety, worry. But balance is coming in here to say, like, drop the thoughts, drop the what ifs, drop the, worst case scenarios. This is, they have a dove in their hand bringing peace, okay? So the scales are going to be balanced in whatever situation is worrying you right now. They don't want you to worry, okay? They're saying, we've got you, all right? The scales are being balanced. Drop the sword, drop the thoughts, drop the negativity, drop the, worst case scenarios and all of that, because it's only making things a little more difficult for you. There's no point in worrying, okay? So let's see what this is about deeper. Yeah, we have the Magician. Yeah, we have the Devil. We have the Empress. We have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Queen of Wands. I keep hearing of your own making. Okay, I keep hearing of your own making. Like with the Magician and the Devil here, it's almost like you're creating worry for nothing. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting there's a lot of overactive in your mind, overthinking things that doesn't need to be there. Okay? It's almost like you create your own chains by the worrying thoughts. It's like it's a fake. Yeah, it's you're stopping your own self. It's like you're putting the chains on. You're not allowing this, or it's not even like you're not allowing it, because I feel like it is happening, right? And maybe it's like things of the past have been a little sketchy, and so you kind of think of what's happened in the past, and you're like, oh, I don't know if this will work, right? But look, we have the dove here again above the Empress here. This is saying like you are it. You are the queen. You are the Empress. You are that abundance. You have like, they want you to know your power. They want you to know how much power you have, what you are. They're like, this has no power over you. Like, look how split it is. Like, this is all the mind worrying, overthinking, right? You know, what if this happens? What if they steal this? What if this goes wrong? What if it falls apart? All these thoughts are what's putting this kind of chain upon you, or this like holding back, or this false sense of control. Like, oh, what'll they think if I go through with this? What'll they think if I open up about this? What'll, you know, it's all of these things, but it's literally only internal. It's only within your own thoughts. That's not actually the reality. The reality is that you're a super powerful creator. You are creation, and you have something in your hand. You have something that you possess that is very powerful, that is totally you. Okay? You are abundant by nature, and you have to just see that. You have to just realize that and see that and be confident in who you are, because you're amazing. Okay? You're amazing, and you manifest what you want in this world, in your life. You have the power. You have so much manifesting power. Like with the Magician and the Empress and the Queen of Wands, it's insane. Like, you literally can do anything you want, and you hold something very powerful. The only thing stopping you is your own mind. There's nothing physically, no one outside of you is actually doing anything to you or holding you back in any kind of way. That is completely in your own mind, completely made up. Which is, I mean, it could be amazing news for you, or it could be like, you know, look, I'm going to be blunt and I'm going to be real, okay? But it's because I love you guys, all right? But it's like, we got to get out of victim mentality. Like that came up, okay? So, and we all do it, okay? We all do it, and we let our fears, or we let our past, or what's happened in our past stop us from going towards what we want, because we're afraid of it repeating, right? Or we're afraid of something happening again, or, you know, putting all this effort in and there it goes, whatever. But this is saying justice is here, okay? So if anything happened in the past, it's not going to repeat, okay? It's a new cycle. This is coming in to balance the karma. The dove that justice is letting go of, the peace is landing right here on you. All right? This is you being in your most abundant, fulfilled, in your own power, knowing your own power. Okay? And because of that, becoming magnetic for all the manifestations you want. Like, you are super powerful manifester, so you have to be very careful with the thoughts that you allow, and what the thoughts that you focus on, because those things will manifest. So if you're thinking, oh, I can't, or this has power over me, or, you know, oh, I just couldn't because my job wouldn't allow it, or I couldn't go after what I want because, you know, oh, I've took too many vacation days already. You're not, without even trying, or, you know, oh, I couldn't do that because last time I did that, someone took advantage of my kindness and it all went wrong. So you're stopping the flow, or you're stopping yourself in some way because of this imaginary fear. And I'm not saying you're like making it up. Like, I know it's happened. I'm sure it's happened you know, in some form in the past or whatever to create this kind of fear, right? But this is saying you are such a powerful manifestor. You really have to be careful of your thoughts, of what you focus on. Are you focusing on the negative, on the fear? Okay? Because if you are, then you'll create blocks. You'll create like fake chains. Oh, I just can't. Cause I have a cat I have to look after. It's like, it's excuses. It's coming up with excuses that are just excuses out of fear of acting upon something that you know could be very, very beneficial and amazing for you creatively, or, maybe creating a family. But this is creation, like so much creative potential here. So stopping yourself. You're blocking yourself by focusing on negativity, or focusing on what could go wrong, focusing on what could stop me, or all the reasons why I can't or shouldn't. All right? Because you trust me, you can and you should. You have all of the power, you have all of the skill, all of the ability to do this, and to do it very well. To be someone that people look to for this, okay? We have the Empress and the Queen of Wands. This is like so attractive, like on fire attractive. Like I can't help but look and stare, And I think things that you create are like that as well. It's very eye-catching, very appealing in whatever way you do it. Okay, you're going to be very attractive as a creator, as a person, but your work is going to reflect that as well. But you have to see yourself as that first, and you have to be in that energy first. And then you're going to have it in your hand. Okay, but you have to be very careful with how you manifest, because you're such a powerful creator. You're such a powerful manifester. And so if you're letting your negative thoughts win, well, then what's going to manifest here? Okay, but if we think more positive, if we think, yes, I can do this, I can find a way. If I go, okay, let's say I have a cat, okay, but I get an opportunity to go work abroad, okay, even for a month, maybe permanent, and I go, oh, I just can't because I have this cat. Well, you have to then, don't let that stop you from living your life or from going after your dreams, right? Figure out a way, look into ways in which, you can travel with your cat, or you can have a friend look after your cat. Don't be afraid to go and discover avenues in which you can get this done. Or pray to God, pray to Source, pray to Spirit, pray to whoever it is you pray to, and ask them to show you a way. Ask them to make a way. Say, this is what I would like to create in my life, or this is a direction I would like to explore. I would like a solution for this one problem. Maybe you don't, let's say it's money, it's a money problem. Okay? And you're like, well, it's going to cost a lot of money, and I'm going to go into my savings. I don't want to do that, but but it's like, but you're blocking something that could help that grow. It's like something that, it might be just a impermanent, what's that? I'm trying to think of another word for like it's like a short-term sacrifice, right? Okay, yes, it's gonna maybe cost a lot of money to travel here, or I'm gonna have to take a lot of vacation time, and that's gonna cut into my paycheck, whatever the thing is. But what it's gonna turn into is gonna blossom into something so much better for you and bigger for you, and it's gonna pay you back times 10. Okay, it's gonna create such a more well-rounded life, and you can find a way to do it. You can find creative ways to solve these things, to allow yourself to do these things. Okay, don't just believe the thoughts and stop it in its tracks. All right, we're gonna get some oracle cards now to add to this message. What does pile number 1 need to know? Need to know at this time. Okay. So you have the companion card. It says light attributes, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Shadow attributes, betrayal by misusing confidences, loss of personal identity. Okay, so for a lot of you, this could be a relationship, okay? Maybe this is past relationships and you're stopping yourself from going out with someone or people or friends because maybe you've been betrayed in the past. Maybe someone's been sneaky and hurtful. And so you're in your head all the time about like, you know, I don't know if I should go because I always get hurt, or I don't want to, you know, risk losing someone again, risk putting myself out there and getting hurt again. Okay, if there is someone on your mind that you're like, I like them and they seem really nice, but I'm scared. This is your confirmation that this is a loyal and an unselfish person. Okay, whoever this is someone who's not like anyone of the past. Okay, so this is trying to tell you that the situations of the past are not going to repeat in whatever form that comes for you, right? That you should allow yourself to open up to new relationships or new friendships and people. Let people in, you know. Not everyone is and maybe this was a person, you know, that was really negative influence in your life. But I feel like you've had like such a glow up and you're so attractive and beautiful, and male or female does not matter. But this is saying like, allow, there's someone here, a companion. So it doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be, okay, that is for you. That is someone who's going to be there for you, who's going to be loyal to you, who's going to reciprocate love and energy to you. Okay, so don't just allow the fear of the past or the fear of things repeating, because karma is here, justice is here, saying no, this is not going to repeat. You experienced this to learn a specific lesson. Okay, it was there for a reason, yes, but it's not there to just be your only reality and that everyone's going to come in and hurt you. Okay. For my pile ones, what do they need to know most? Oops. Okay. All right, so we have development here. It says gradual progress, continuity, slowly but surely, adaptability, a time-honored approach. And we have the arousing, shock, a crisis, upheaval, awe-inspiring, dramatic power shifts, unpredictability, a shakeup, that's a wake-up. Wow. So yeah, you guys could have some kind of for a lot of you, if you were just in some kind of relationship, there may have been something like a tower moment that happened to a lot of you guys where it did rock your world. Like it did shift a lot of things in your life, and you know, it could have to do with a very specific person, a companion of some kind. Okay, where they weren't honest, where they were maybe betrayed, or they lied, or any kind of, you know, hurt or selfishness or whatever it was. Okay, and this caused your kind of world to shake up, and that's what's causing all of these worries, right? And anxieties and overthinking. But we have development here. We have slowly but surely, we are getting out of this. Slowly but surely, you know, justice is here, and we are coming back out into the world again. We are gaining our confidence back. We are, you know, loving ourselves to a new degree, seeing ourselves as, you know, the queen or king that we are, and honoring that within us and seeing that. Okay. and no more maybe manifesting these kinds of relationships in our lives or these kinds of people. And this could be a work related, this could be a boss, okay? This does not have to be romantic by any means, but this is just knowing our worth, right? Knowing our worth of what we deserve and who and what we're going to put up with and who and what we're not going to put up with anymore. Okay, we have the rabbit. Wow, we have the cosmic egg. I will read these out of the book for you guys. Oh, okay, so yeah, we have the rabbit, afraid of everything, overwhelmed, frozen. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it, so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Shh. That's the kind of energy we were talking about with the negative thoughts and the manifesting, right? It's like, it's the more we keep it in our minds, the more we attract it. Okay, so we have to realize how powerful our thoughts are because we invite in the things that we focus on and think about. And that's just the law of the universe, okay? It doesn't know the difference between, you know, what you actually want or what's on your mind. And we could be addicted to the suffering, right? It only knows vibration. And so you have to be very careful of your vibration and what your vibration is putting out, because that is what then becomes attracted to you, okay? Whether that's what you truly want or not, you have to learn to control your thoughts and what it is you focus on. Because you think, oh, you know, negative, controlling, maybe someone who's been, you know, horrible to you, and you just keep focusing on it. Well, the universe thinks, oh, they're focusing on that, I'm going to bring them more of this. Okay? And it just follows your orders. That's it. And so we need to learn to meditate. We need to learn to quiet the mind, and we need to learn to replace negative thoughts with positive ones, with the ones we actually want to attract into our lives. And this takes practice, but it's super important. It's super important. Okay. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words. Oh, rabbit, they shape your destiny. When in balance, sensitive, problem solver, good listener. When out of balance, over-explains, talks fast. To bring into balance a day of silence. Okay? And then we have the cosmic egg, which is going to be very cool. Nice. It says completion, harmony, the infinite within the finite. The cosmic egg is the final card in the journey of the animal spirit deck, and it represents the unfolding of cosmic consciousness. Wow. This state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time, and through self-effort and grace, we experience self-realization. A sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arises within us, and the veils of our self-limiting beliefs are lifted. When the essence of the cosmic egg has not been activated, we may feel as if we will never get there, or that we travel alone, disconnected from others. The companion. Even if our encounter with this card is brief, appearing as momentary glimmer or flash of interconnectedness, its potent energy stays with us. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded of the cosmic contract written at the beginning. We hold on to life, and life holds on to us. The journey is complete, but it does not end. It says, the cosmic egg in the 7th chakra, The subtle essence of the cosmic egg resides at the crown chakra at the top of the head, called Sahasrara. Sahasrara. One of the aims of yoga and meditation practice is to channel energy from the base of the spine upward towards Sahasrara. Sahasrara. I hope I'm saying that right. Each of the 6 lower chakras plays an important role along this journey, and once the final epicenter of consciousness is activated, it is said to radiate the light of 1,000,000 suns. Wow. How intense is that? Sorry, I'm just gonna fix my camera here. Wow. So it's crazy because these two are like such different energies. They're almost like opposite. And I feel like this is like the potential that you have because you are such a powerful manifester. And you can tell that you're such a powerful manifester because the more you focus on negativity or what could go wrong in the future, what you're afraid of happening, you see that happening. You see, you keep running into negative people, or, people who talk a lot of crap, or who are not good friends, or who are not good lovers, or people in your life, right? So they're saying once you switch your focus, this is your potential here. This is what you can have. This is like ultimate. This is the, like it said, this is the end of it all. The cosmic egg. This is like self-realization, attainment, enlightenment, right? It's realizing the self or the true power that we hold. And you have this potential. You have such a deep and incredible and very, very high potential here. Like the ultimate potential. If you just switch, if you just did a little bit of focus and meditation on creating the most, abundant and loving and supportive situations in your life, relationships in your life, really focused on God, on your spiritual practice, I mean, there's no limit here. Like you could do it. You could do what the goal of life is to like get free, right? You could be free of all suffering and negativity. You have that potential here. You just got to switch your mind. Get out of the monkey mind, get out of the racing thoughts and the negativity, and we just got to switch it. Get into the body. Switch it to positivity. Switch it to peace. Switch it to what you want. And I see you are developing and maybe there is going to be some kind of upheaval, some kind of big change that kind of helps guide you there, or maybe there has been very recently. But yeah, that's super amazing. Like, I love that spirit. It's confirming how powerful of a manifester and how powerful of a creator you are. You do create your reality, and this is your potential. It's the highest card you could have in this deck, right? There's nothing after this. This is it. This is the cosmic egg of pure potential. Okay, so you can manifest whatever it is that you want on this earth. You can have whatever relationship you want. It is up to you. And you just have to steer the ship in the direction you want to go. And then we have Awaz. Yes. This talks about radical spiritual transformation, but also like the deep connection to the universe and the mysteries that you hold. Again with the black cat. Remember we keep bringing up the cat? Maybe you guys, I'm just going to turn on some lights. Hold on. Maybe you guys have a cat, or you're connected with cats in some way. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but there is definitely feline energy here. Or maybe it was just shouting out to this card. So, Awaz, the bright-eyed little black kitten, is wise beyond his years. As he holds the wisdom of many lives, like Tarot's death card, black cats are often erroneously viewed with fear. Viewed with fear! Oh my goodness. Maybe you guys are having some kind of awakening and you're like so scared of, maybe you're religious, or I don't know, maybe you've had some kind of negative experience in the past and you're like, I'm scared of the devil, I'm scared of like negative entities or something like that. They want you to say, don't focus on the negative, focus on the development of your gift. Focus on God, focus on the positivity, right? That fear is only an illusion in our mind, okay? This stuff is just an illusion. God is love, and love is the only thing that exists, and it is you, okay? With every new life, he moves closer to enlightenment. Oh, cool. Awas was both a serious nature and the light, swift energy of renewal, a rune representing the mysteries of life and death. Awas speaks of things timeless, eternal, and immortal. It deals with our initiation into the mysteries of life, and it brings a message that there will be a testing and a transformation. It is a symbol of death and rebirth. It says keywords: magic, liberation, rebirth, spiritual awakening, protection. So you are going through an awakening right now. And maybe that's why all of these, thoughts, these negative thoughts or, ideas are coming up, fears. But they want you to know that it's okay. Just don't believe them, okay? Remember, don't focus on the fear. Focus on the beauty. Focus on what you want to create, because you are very, very powerful and you're having this great awakening right now. And so they want you to take advantage of it, okay? And that this is a positive thing in your life. This is something really beautiful for you that's going to turn into, there is no end here. This is the ultimate awakening, okay? This is illumination of the deepest kind, right? So meditate, and like the card said, focus on your root, to your sacral, to your solar plexus, to your heart chakra, to your throat, to your third eye, and ultimately to your crown. And make sure, go through the whole thing and make sure they're all open, or just visualize light flowing from the bottom to the top out through your head. Okay, there are many meditations on YouTube, but you are going through a major, major awakening right now. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of this process, because it's opening you to a whole new side of yourself and of reality and of life. And it's going to be beautiful, right? And try not to overthink it, and try not to project negativity onto it, or, what'll they think, what will my friends say, or whatever will come up, right? Because all of that doesn't matter, and you will have loyal companions that will stick around or that you'll find, okay? So have no fear with experiencing this, because it is nothing but beauty and positivity and light and love, all right? So that is the message that Spirit wanted to give you today. My pile number 1. So thank you so much for coming today. I appreciate and love all of you so very much. If you did enjoy this reading, if it resonated, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss another reading. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, you could book a personal reading with me down in the description box. We will not move on from a topic until you are completely satisfied and have all the information that you need. We go into as much detail as you'd like. So other than that, I will see you guys on the next reading. All of my love, pile 1. Peace. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your mystery reading. We are opening the floor up to whatever Spirit would like to talk to you about today. I have no idea what this is going to talk about, but these are all the decks, that they chose for you. So I'm just going to start with your tarot, and we will get to the oracle cards in a minute. Just put them to the side for now. And just make sure that you have in your mind what it is that you would like to maybe know about. And honestly, it's not super necessary, because it is mysterious, right? So the message will just end up being what it needs to be. And we have this beautiful, I believe this is Opalite here for you guys. And we have the Divine Tarot. So, Spirit, God, Source Energy, beings of the highest love and light, if we could please have clear, concise, and accurate messages about what pile number 2 needs to know most about in this moment, what they need to hear for their highest good. If we could please have those messages. Thank you. Okay. So you have the 6 of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. Temperance. And I feel this one, 10 of Wands. Okay, so we are going to start with this today. In my mind, right away, I'm getting an end. I heard an end to being so self-sacrificing. Okay. But what I'm also seeing is how much energy that you've given out into something and how much now it's going to start blossoming and blooming for you. Like, I feel like this is giving me the energy of, like, for years doing something and not getting anything in return or any recognition for it. And, like, really sacrificing yourself in such a way that, like, you know, could be painful because, you know, maybe we're not seeing the fruits of what we've been working so hard towards, or we're not seeing any kind of maybe it's a financial feedback, maybe it's, you know, customer feedback, maybe it's just like, you know, I'm not a lot of people see my work, or not a lot of people recognize how much I put into this, and I see that is what's changing for you, and it is starting to blossom and bloom now. Like, and I feel like it was so much work on the underground. Like, you've put in so much, and I feel like you're not going to expect all of what's going to come back and feed you from this. How big it's going to be. How much, like, all of that work I feel like has been almost like building up. It's been like accepting all of this energy, and it hasn't gone anywhere, hasn't dissipated, but it's been building up into this thing. And so you're going to start seeing now, I feel like it's going from, like, not seeing anything, and then it's just this giant tree, you know, bursts open, like this, maybe this big opportunity, or all of a sudden your work blows up, all of a sudden you blow up, all of a sudden the right person sees it, and it's like, now this person wants one, and this person, or this person wants me, and it's something like that, because we have the Wheel of Fortune and Temperance here, meaning I feel like it's like you've healed something within, where you've come into balance. It's almost like you almost gave up on the idea of it going anywhere, but you still did it anyway. Like, you're still like, I'm still going to feed this because I enjoy it. I'm still going to do this because it makes me feel good. And you know, even if no one sees it, or even if no one really, you know, pays me for it, or whatever it is, I'm still going to do it because it makes me feel good. And it makes me, you know that I'm doing something important, or am fulfilling my purpose in some way. And because of that, I feel like it healed you in some way. And now Temperance is like the alchemist, and maybe it's gained you so many different skills. Maybe you've been working so hard and you've really learned so much about life and about yourself and about all of these different aspects of anything, like planting, creating, cooking. It could be, whatever your things are. And I feel like it's been making you into this really beautiful, balanced person who's like super patient with life and with the world and with, other people. And I feel like that's what it was meant to do for you. And it's like the end of you having to work so hard for so little return. I feel like now you're going to start seeing return coming back to you. Okay, the appreciation of all of those maybe you've helped in the past, or the appreciation of, people seeing your work, or the appreciation of, like you're finally getting noticed. We have the Wheel of Fortune, meaning your literal fortune is shifting, it's changing. And the wheel is just, it's time for you now is to like stop feeling so maybe heavy with the world on your shoulders, or you're not getting that equal pay, or like we were saying, right? Recognition, whatever it is. You've been patient and the energy is now balancing out, and you're ready because I feel like you're more balanced. You're patient with the process. And I think that's what it was trying to get you to do is let go of maybe the attachment of the outcome. Let go of the attachment of the reward, or of, the recognition. And because you've let go of that, now you get those things. Now the wheel is shifting in your favor, and it's like you are now seen, you are now appreciated, or at least the energy is going to be more reciprocated. Okay, so let's get some oracle cards for you. So for my pile twos, what do you need to tell them most right now, Spirit? Oh, wow, look at that. Fresh start. Amazing. Yeah, you get a fresh start. You get a new beginning, maybe, right? Where it's the end of like having to really trudge or work so hard, or sorry, just give me 1 second. Sorry about that. So you guys are getting a fresh start here. So it's the end of feeling like, things are so hard and heavy, and I have to work so hard. I have to sacrifice so much. We get a fresh start, right? We get the sun coming up finally, the big change, the Wheel of Fortune, where things are going to be more balanced for us. More balanced with when we put out, when we make something, or when we create something, or when we do some kind of work or action, we get an equal response. We get the financial reward. We get the appreciation, or however that comes in, right? So that's beautiful. Maybe a lot of you guys are starting a new job somewhere else. Look at that. We have a loss. So a fresh start and a loss. So this tells me that we're having to let go of something in order to gain something new. Okay. So there is something that we must let go of in order to go towards this new fresh start. Interesting. And I feel like it's a strategic move, right? It's like, maybe this is, I'm not a big chess person. I wish I was, because I find it really fascinating. But I can say, is this, I don't know, a bishop or a queen? I'm not sure who this piece is. But anyways, it has a little cross on the top. And it might be a loss of something that's been in your life for a long time. Something that you've maybe tried to hold on to. And it's like that is almost falling, or it's already fallen, or that it has to end. That it has to come to an end here. So that could be, a job, somewhere you've been for a long time. That could be a place of where you live, a family situation, a friend situation. There's something that's not giving back to you. in the way that you're giving. Okay, so there's something that's not, it's not an equal energy exchange. And that's why I heard the end of, you know, that self-sacrifice, that end of, you know, trying to make something work, or, you know, just giving and not getting back. Okay, whatever this fresh start is, wherever the you know, the divine wants to take you, because they do want to take you elsewhere right now out of some kind of situation. This is where you will be appreciated. This is where your efforts will be seen and enjoyed, and yeah, you will be given energy back in exchange. You'll be an equal exchange here. Okay, we have 4 cards. All right, so it says the corners of the mouth, nourishment, health, well-being, providing for others, exactly, creating balance, nourishing the body, mind, and spirit. So this talks a lot about temperance, and we have providing for others, right? I feel like you have been doing that, and now it's time to work on yourself, and that balance has to come in where you're being nourished, you're being taken care of. And I feel like you're focusing more now on yourself, on nurturing your mind, your body, your health, okay? Which is a good thing. This is what Spirit is saying. This is a good thing. We want you to focus on your health, on your well-being, not just, you know, those around you, or sacrificing when you don't feel like it to, you know, still do it, still be there for people who wouldn't do the same for you, okay? And we have peace, beautiful. Harmony, balance, again, perfection, equipoise, I don't know what that word is. A sense of well-being, favorable conditions, expansion. Wow, we have well-being twice. Okay, it's time for you to focus on your own well-being, your own peace, your own sense of self and peace within you, okay? And that means putting up boundaries. That means saying no, okay? When everyone wants your attention, or when people, you know, can you come here? Can you do this? Can you drive here? It's like, no, I can't. If I don't want to do it, if it's not like an exciting yes, then say no, okay? Put that energy into yourself. Make sure that you're getting fed, that you're receiving your own energy and peace, and making sure that you are feeling your best and you're healthy, like making sure that you're feeding yourself well, that you're going for walks or your yoga or whatever it is that makes your body feel good. Making sure that you're doing that, and every day, what is it that makes you feel nourished, taken care of by yourself, okay? This is time to focus on you. This is time to focus on yourself, your peace. Yeah. And that's not selfish, okay? That is the least selfish thing that you could do, okay? Because when we're empty, we can't give genuinely anyway, right? It doesn't work, and it doesn't end up being the best that it could be. And we have opposition, opposite viewpoints, personal differences, okay? A communication gap, disharmony, misunderstandings, estrangement. So this could be happening in certain relationships around you. This could be at work, within family, within friends. It's just something, I feel like you've grown in such a new way. And the energy just isn't matching anymore, okay? And so we gotta let it go. We gotta let it go and move on, because we gotta look out for ourselves, making sure that we're, you know, we are looked after in our own lives, and that we're not always, you know, sacrificing for other people. And that's not to say that won't be, you know, a thing in your future, because of course, you know, there are waves, but for right now, no. And for right now, there is something that needs to be let go of, a relationship, a place in your life that is just not, it's not in alignment anymore, okay? And so we have to recognize why this is happening, and it's happening for a reason, and that we got to let it go and move on. And we're doing this for us. We're doing this for our own well-being. And then look at that, pushing upward, steady progress, gaining confidence, accepting challenges, a promotion, receiving recognition. What were we talking about? Receiving more recognition. This new start. Okay, wherever that you are going, that's new, like this new direction in whatever way. It doesn't have to be like a huge move or anything, but there is something new here, a new direction, a new start in some manner. This is going to help you actually receive recognition, be seen, be appreciated. You stand out for whatever reason in this new place or with these new people. You are seen, you are heard, you are loved and appreciated for who and what it is you are. Okay, and you start gaining confidence. You're like, wow, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't that my thing was crappy or that I wasn't good. It was just that I was in the wrong place with the wrong people, or just the right people weren't seeing it, right? They weren't appreciating it because for whatever reason, it wasn't for them, or it wasn't their thing, or, whatever it is. Wow. Okay, what else? Thank you. So look, we have a loss again, and then we have emotional loss. So yeah, you could be feeling a lot of feelings of, like, you might want to focus on your heart chakra, because it is not easy to let go, especially if things have been in our lives or people have been in our lives for a long time. So you might be in this process of still letting go, releasing, coming to terms with of leaving this behind, coming to terms with this isn't, it's not the same as it used to be, and kind of grieving that reality, grieving that realization that, this person or these people, this place just it's not fulfilling me anymore. And that's sad, that's okay to be sad. It's okay to like grieve and feel these feelings. They need to be felt, right? But we have to accept that it's not for us anymore. It's not right for us, and let it go with love. And, everyone's going to be okay, and you're moving into a new beginning that's going to be much better for you. And so you have to keep your eyes on those things, knowing that it is in your best interest, that is for your highest good, and it's for everyone's highest good, them as well. They're not going to be lost without you, but it is a loss in your life. And even if that loss brings about fortune in your life going forward, and not that it's that loss specifically, but it is that letting go that makes space for the new to come in, and we want that, right? But yeah, you could just be in this space of grief, and that's okay. Allow it. It wants to be looked at and let go of, and your intuition is helping you see these things. And I feel like you're in this self-reflection period where it's almost like your mind and your heart is showing you maybe memories, showing you instances of the past, and these are for you to look at and let go, right? Just keep your heart open, keep your mind open, looking at these things, letting them go, okay? And then we have the doorway here. I feel like once this process is over, this doorway will open. Okay, you just have to be emotionally and mentally ready, and make sure that your spirit is you've fully let go of this, you've fully moved on, or you're at least in that place of emptiness, right? Of like, okay, I'm no longer attached to this thing, to these people, to this place. I'm ready to go. And you have to be easy and patient with this process, because it does take a lot of self-reflection, of looking within, and it's like it takes a lot of review to just witness and let go. And I feel like that is what Spirit's trying to tell you right now, is just keep witnessing and letting go when things come up. That is part of this healing process, and that is going to allow the energy to open up for us to walk through. right, we're gonna get one more deck and that will be it for this reading. All right, Spirit, final card for my pile number 2s. What do they need to know? All right, so wow, cool. You have the Nadhi's rune, okay, and that's a honey badger, which is awesome. And then we have the Uru's rune, okay. I know about this one. I don't know about this one, so I'll read this card out of the deck for you, but I'll tell you what this one is about. So this is it's the rune, and they represent it with a bull. Okay, so this talks about having such determination, having such a strong force. Like, you are such a powerful force. You're so loyal. You do not give up. You have courage, and you keep going until what you set out to accomplish is done. This also talks about receiving a manifestation. Okay, so I really feel like there's something big coming in for you with this fresh start that's going to be a physical manifestation that you've been working towards. Because this also reminds me of the Taurus energy, okay, the bull, which is, second house, it's material, finances, it's, material things. So this could be within a job. This could be, just manifesting more money, like recognition, therefore more money, it's just, or it's like more stability in the home, more stability in your physical life in some manner. Okay. And I will read this card for you. The Nadhis. Okay, it says, is there any creature tougher or more tenacious, robust, and resilient than the honey badger? No. Okay, look up a honey badger right now. If you don't know about honey badgers, oh my God, on YouTube, they're amazing. They face lions, and they're so small, and they'll face a lion. They have the biggest balls on any animal I've ever seen, any animal or non-animal, out of any being. It's crazy. They're all confidence. They're all determination. And that goes so well with the bull too. You have such determination, such confidence. You will not quit. You are so hardworking and you will do whatever it takes. And I feel like you do that for other people. And it's a shame they don't see it, but it's all part of the greater plan, right? But you are moving into a place where you will be seen. Okay, for these qualities that you have that are amazing, okay? You can face anything and you're like, yeah, let's go. I'm here for it, okay? Wow. No matter what life throws at her, she uses it to learn, grow, and become even stronger. Yes. Whether she's battling a deadly snake or finding a way for her family to survive an arid environment, she casts aside frivolous wants and focuses on essential needs. The saying, necessity is the mother of invention, perfectly describes the energy of Nadhis. It is unimaginable pressure that creates diamonds. Nadhis tells you something you probably already know. Life can be hard. Yet it is often through your suffering and your labor that you truly learn the powerful stuff that you are made of. In a reading, this is a message that you are made of bold and powerful magic. Have faith and persevere. Wow. Keywords: need, resistance, effort, delays, creative friction. So I feel like this is what you've been up against. I think you've been up against so much friction, so much battles, people who weren't appreciating you, not seeing you, your creativity wasn't being seen, all your hard work wasn't being seen in some way, and you kept going. You're like, I don't care. I know what I want. I know what I want to create, and I'm just going to keep going till it works. And guess what? That has paid off now. You're getting this fresh start where you're going to be appreciated. You're going to be seen. Okay? It is happening. And so we got to allow the past to go and just be patient with that process. Keep going, keep doing your thing. And you're going to see before you know it, you're going to be there at your new start. It's going to come in slowly but surely. And then before you know it, you're at a completely new environment. Look at this peace where things are working. Things are actually coming through, coming up. Ah, finally. Right? After so long of working on this, after so long of trying and making it work, it's for whatever reason, it wasn't the time, it wasn't the place, and it wasn't the people. And this new start, this new fresh beginning for you, it just is. It's just the ripe and right place. Okay? So my pile number 2s, that was your reading today from Spirit. That was beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for such an amazing message. If this reading resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you'd like to know more about your own personal situation, you can book a reading with me down in the description box. We can go into detail with anything you'd like. As much detail as you want. We will not move on from a topic until you're completely satisfied, and we can look into many and all areas of life if you wish. Other than that, I will see you guys on the next reading. Okay? All of my love, pile 2. Peace. Hello, pile number 3s. Welcome to your mystery reading. All about what Spirit wants to talk to you about most today. I have no idea what this reading will be about. But yeah, we're opening the floor to Spirit to see what it is that they would like most to speak with you about. So we're going to put these are all decks that Spirit chose for your reading specifically, by the way. So we're just going to put those aside for now. And we are going to start with some tarot. This is the clear quartz that you chose. All right. Okay, so before we begin, Spirit, highest source of love and light, God, source, Spirit, energy, if you could please come through with the clear, concise, and accurate messages for my pile 3 on what they need to know most about their situation or whatever it is that is the most on their heart right now. Clear, concise, and accurate messages from the highest love and light. Thank you. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Okay, so we'll start with the cards that are flipped. So we have the Sun card. We have the Magician. We have Death. We have the Three of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Wow. Wow. So you've definitely manifested here an emotionally fulfilling new beginning for yourself here. You've pulled it up. You've been praying or trying to manifest something in your life. So this could be love for some of you. This could be, you know, a new start, maybe a new job, something that's very much connected to something on your heart, something that you've been dearly praying for and wishing for, something that's going to make you very happy, okay, emotionally fulfilled. And you've been going through a massive change, a massive transformation here with Death. And that's going to require you, or it has required you already. Some of you are going to be in different stages of this, but you're going to have to leave behind something that isn't this, that isn't emotionally fulfilling anymore, that doesn't quite cut it. And I feel like you're different, right? You've changed so much, and what you want has changed so much. Who you are as a person has changed. Your desires have changed, or your principles have changed. What you want out of life maybe has changed. And so that's going to require you to walk away from something that it's not it anymore. It's not the fit. So that could be a relationship, that could be, and it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be family. It could be a job. But yeah, it's like, but you have been praying, you have been putting something out there, you have been manifesting this new beginning that is the thing that you want. It is now the thing that is on your heart, that is a desire. And we have the confirmation here with the Sun and the Three of Wands saying that, yes, this is where you will find that happiness, that joy, that fulfillment, that enlightenment, right? And the Three of Wands is saying there's an experience that's coming in that's going to bring you to that. Okay, so we see the dominoes falling here, and I feel like it's going to domino effect in many aspects of your life. This one beginning, this one new thing, it's like it's going to, I feel like, make your mind a healthier, nicer place to be. Your heart is going to feel lighter, more connected. Your body's going to feel healthier. I feel like you're going to put more effort into your health and what you eat, and your fitness. I feel like it's going to domino effect in many aspects of your life. But pretty soon you're going to get the chance to actually go forth and leave something behind and start something new here that's going to be extremely fulfilling and successful in your life. Okay? This feels just really bright, light, happy. And of course, this is more of a heavy energy, and I feel like maybe you're still going through this part. It's that uncomfortability of transformation, of change. Like death is a massive change. So I feel like you're like born again, or like born new. And I feel like that's going to affect a lot of things around you, because you're like, well, this just doesn't feel like a fit for me anymore. It doesn't feel like me anymore. It doesn't feel right. Whatever area of life that is. And maybe for some of you, this is like many different areas of life, right? Because I feel something really large here. Some kind of large change, transformation, change of mind, change of how you see things, how you want to live your life at this point maybe is changing. Like your whole, And so you're like, okay, well, this is what I want now. This is who I want to be, or this is the life I want to live. All right, so let's get more information here. I feel like you want new experiences, maybe happier ones. Maybe you're not super happy with the situation you're in. Okay, the throat chakra. So communication could be important. Maybe that's what you do. Wow, we have the Sun again with hope. Oh no, sorry, this is the star. Pardon me. This is the star card. But you have the Sun and the star. Wow. So that this is being seen, okay? You're going to be seen here for who you are. Maybe you use your voice. Maybe you speak in some way, share thoughts, write, sing, it's just the way you express. Yeah, and we see the throat here. it's like maybe you use your voice to express thoughts or thoughts and emotions of love in some way. But I do see you, this is a very good direction wherever it is that you are looking towards, okay? There is something here that is like, it's attached to a deep dream of yours, to a hope, to a wish, to a prayer, all right? And I feel like it's going to brighten your life in so many ways, and it's actually going to make you a very bright light. This could, maybe your dream is to be well known in some way, and we have prosperity begins at the bottom of the deck. This is the Ace of Pentacles, so definitely could be a job opportunity or like moving to a place that's going to help you make more money. Maybe, you're starting a new project or an idea that has to do with you sharing thoughts or ideas or something of that matter, and you're going to get a lot of recognition and you're going to get seen for this. And I feel like you're going to stand out. You're going to shine brightly. And I think that's partially, well, for sure, it has a lot to do with this transformation. I think you're much more in tune with yourself, with what you want, with your heart's desires, with what you want to create in this life, with your purpose. And if you're not super clear on that yet, do not worry, because you might still be in this death and transformation period. As soon as you come out of this time, be patient with it, okay? Because you are transforming, you are becoming anew. You will walk away from this kind of wishy-washy or in-between energy, and you're gonna leave that behind, and you're gonna walk towards this new beginning with a lot of clarity, with a lot of light and hope and knowing of okay, this is my direction. Okay, this is where I have to put my attention and my focus. And it's gonna be so clear to you. So if it's not clear right now, do not worry. You're still in this transformation process. And as soon as it's done, you will have the clarity. Okay, so and that's how you'll know it's done. You're like, I feel like you're gonna feel very refreshed, very clear, ready to go. You're like, okay, there's nothing left for me here. There's nothing left for me to look at, to review. And I feel like you're not gonna have that cloudiness anymore. As long as you have the cloudiness, it's not quite time. All right. From my pile of threes, what do they need to know? Thank you. Okay, so we have the marrying maiden, a compromising situation, subordination, succumbing to seduction, manipulation, low self-esteem. Okay. So this is definitely something that you're walking away from. For some of you, it could be a relationship for sure, or relationships in your life, like that maybe felt like they were chaining you or tying you down or restricting you in some way. Or it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could just be a life situation. And maybe this is how you feel at the moment, where you just feel like I'm chained up to this place or to these people, or to this thing. And I just want to be freed, right? And then we have 39 obstacles, unexpected obstructions, frustration, difficulties, feelings of hopelessness, struggle, discouragement. Wow. You've really been going through it. But look, we have such hopeful, bright cards. So I feel like Spirit just wants to acknowledge, because it is so bright, right? They want to acknowledge this transformation, what you've had to go through to transform, to get out of this situation. And they're telling you they wanted to start with the hope and with the light and with the success and the happiness, right? Because maybe you don't even see that right now. Maybe you're still in these waves of change and transformation, and it still seems like you're coming up against obstacle after obstacle, and maybe you still feel constricted, not able to move. You don't feel this freedom yet, even though you're praying for it and you're wishing for it, right? But you're still, it's like almost like you're still going through the transformational period where you're like, it's still a little bit rocky and wavy. And they want to just acknowledge, we know you've been through it. We know this has been really hard, but we want you to know that you are almost there. The hope, have all the hope, okay? The sun is coming out. The light will shine upon you and your situation, okay? This will end. This is ending very, 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 very soon, and you'll walk away and you'll never look back and you'll never have to deal with this again, okay? Yeah, for some, it's going to be, you know, maybe a marriage, a relationship. For others, it's going to be a job or a family situation. Whatever it is right now is making you feel constricted, controlled, or maybe it's financial, okay? Going up against obstacles, feeling hopeless, discouraged, okay? Know that this is ending. All right, Spirit wants to give you so much hope and light right now, saying that you are almost through this. You are going to walk away and never look back. I promise you. I know it's been hard. There's been so much to come up against, and your determination is going to be so rewarded, and it's going to feel that much better when you get there, because you really, really deserve this. You've really gone through it. I can see that. And look at that. Yes, Destroyer. I love this card. Light attribute. Releasing what is potentially destructive. Preparing for new life. Yes. Shadow attributes. Intoxication with destructive power. Destroying others' dreams or potential. So this is saying, this is completely, this old life, that's why you're in this process of letting go of it, okay? We are transforming. We are leaving this behind once and for all. We are beginning a new life. This almost reminds me of like a tower. This is like, it's almost like, don't worry, burn the bridges, okay? Burn them down and walk away. Walk away towards towards your new life. Because whatever you're leaving behind, it's not it. It's not for you. It's not worthy of you. It doesn't deserve you. It doesn't appreciate you. It doesn't see you. Okay. And there is a new start, a new life, a new relationship, a new, job, whatever this is, that is going to see, appreciate you, and hold you as the light and the beauty that you are, and appreciate you for exactly what you are. And you're going to feel so much more seen, at peace. Oh, it's going to feel night and day difference. They're going to see you and appreciate you. Life is going to feel way more in flow, no more obstacles, calm, peaceful. Okay? This is here to say we are totally destroying this old life. You are no longer that same person, and we are beginning anew. That is going to feel like you. It's going to feel so much better, so much more in sync, so much more in tune. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck, we have Poet. Light attribute, expresses soul insights in symbolic language. That's like our throat chakra. So you guys, look at that. She's speaking words of peace and love. So you guys could definitely express yourself in a very unique and interesting way. And that's going to be seen, okay? You guys could definitely become very well known in certain circles or, worldwide. And it says, shadow attribute turns a lyric gift to a negative or destructive effect. So yeah, being also very aware of the words that we speak, for sure. But I feel like, because you're a manifester, you're a very, very powerful manifester. So they do want you to just speak your words of love and of positivity out of your mouth, because they are very powerful at creating your world. Okay, but your words are very, very impactful. However it is you do it, however it is you express yourself, that is, I feel like that is might be what you get recognized for or seen for. Okay, and yeah, you've been like held back in the place where you're at, or people haven't seen or appreciated you, and it's felt just like so tiresome and like hopeless. Like, oh my gosh, I know I have good, I know what I bring to the table is something of value, and I don't understand why it's not being seen, right? But don't worry, this is changing, okay? It's like such a huge fresh start. And look at that. Again, Mercury. So again with the voice, again with the words, with communication. Okay. So this is a Mercury in Pisces with inspiration. Having new inspiration, right? Feeling inspired again. Feeling that, this place, or in this, in this new place, or with these new people, I feel so much more inspired. I feel more myself, like I can express myself in the truest sense that I would like to, in the realest part of me. I get to really express myself and be who I am, and I'm accepted, and I'm loved, and I'm actually like cherished, and people want to hear what I have to say, or they want to see me, or they want to, buy my art, or they want to pay for this. You're just going to be appreciated somewhere else where you weren't before. And we have Mars in Libra with choice. Interesting. Choice. What's his choice? Thank you. So we have the scales of justice here, almost saying like balance. Balance is coming in. There may be a choice in like having to leave and maybe going somewhere else. And maybe it is your choice if you want to take this chance and go. And then we have protection. Okay, Moon in Aries. So you are definitely protected and looked over. And I feel like your voice is protected. Whatever it is you say, and things that, the ideas that you want to express or put down or create, I feel like those ideas are protected. And that, like, I think your success is protected as well. Like, they don't want you to lose hope. Like, know that you are protected and that you will have this success. And then we have convention. Oh, sorry. This is Venus in Libra, and this is Mars in Capricorn. Convention. Inspiration and convention. So with this new start, this could be a new, like maybe you're having a new home. You're gaining a new home in a new place. You're going to live somewhere else. And wherever it is that you move, you're going to be inspired in new and exciting ways. And that's going to help your thought process, your ideas, your inspiration. It's going to bring new ways of seeing the world, of seeing your life, of seeing certain things. And it's going to produce a lot of very high level work for you, and it is going to create a lot more attention towards you. So yeah, it could be like maybe a stable place really helps you get inspired. This could be you kind of like moving your whole life, because we have destroyer here. So it's almost like maybe one whole part of your life is being destroyed and you're like completely starting fresh and new, and you are protected in this choice of moving towards the new. You will find the inspiration that you're looking for. You will find the acceptance and the love and the adoration really that you're looking for. These obstacles are not going to follow you in this new place. it really feels like so much lighter, so much more stable and secure, and just happier. And I think you're going to be a lot happier and a lot more free. And I think that's going to free up so much about your thoughts, your voice, your expression of yourself. And it's going to create that success. It's really going to ripple in your life in a beautiful way. So that is amazing and incredible, pile 3. Yeah, that is your reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you'd like to know more about your own personal situation, you can book a reading with me down in the description box. We can look at any and all areas of your life, whatever we can get fit in within 1 hour. And we will not move on from a topic until you are completely satisfied and have all the information that your heart desires. Okay? So otherwise, I will see you guys on the next reading. Goodbye, pile 3. All my love. Peace.